So opinions are divided on Lavar Ball. A lot of people hate him, a lot of people love him. I personally just think the guy is a genius. While he's crazy, that's no doubt, but he's somehow made his son almost as big a draw in basketball as LeBron James. And he's a rookie who's barely averaging 10 points per game. And still, every game is national news. Lavar Ball, while a lot of people are saying he's one of the worst things for basketball, he's still getting more and more people to watch basketball. So, is he such a bad thing? But anyway, that's not the point of this video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how good he was actually in basketball. Because as you guys all know, Lavar Ball is quoted as saying that he would beat Michael Jordan in a 1v1. Yep, he actually said that he could beat Michael Jordan in a 1v1. So Lavar attended Canoga Park High School in Los Angeles, where he was a forward for the basketball team. He grabbed a total of 316 rebounds to break the school record in one season. He was 6'4" and weighed 250 pounds by college. And the thing is, he mainly played football in high school. As you guys know, he was on a practice roster, I think, in the NFL. I'm not the biggest football expert. It's not really played over here, so I wouldn't know too much about that. So I'm going to not talk too much about that side of his athletics career. But he was an elite athlete in high school. He first started playing college basketball at West Los Angeles College in a low-tier Western State Conference, even though he had very little experience playing at prep level. In the first game that season, he scored 33 points and grabbed 18 rebounds against Porterville College. After that year, he transferred to NCAA Division I side Washington State, and he became a starting forward. So he was a starter at an NCAA Division I team. However, in 36 games, he did only average 2.2 points and 2.3 rebounds per game. And that's where the 2.2 points per game meme has come from. The thing is, this isn't like someone saying, oh, he averaged 2.2 points per game at high school. He did this at a national Division I level, which is still quite impressive. Very few people can say they averaged 2 points a game at D1 level. After that season, he transferred to a D2 school, Cal State Los Angeles, to play with 3 of his 4 brothers. And the question is, how good was Lavar Ball actually? Could he make the NBA? No, not even close. But not once has Lavar Ball said that. Could he beat Michael Jordan in a one-on-one? That question isn't as straightforward as you might think. Obviously, Michael Jordan, there's a 99% chance that Michael Jordan would beat Lavar Ball. But as Lavar always says, basketball is a 5-on-5 game and not a one-on-one game, which is very true. In the specific scenario of one-on-one basketball, I'm almost certain that there's someone somewhere that would at least compete with the top NBA players. So what Lavar Ball said isn't as outlandish as it may seem, just because of Lavar Ball's physical size. But again, probably wouldn't beat Michael Jordan. Could he have played professionally? That's another tricky question, because just like I said about the professor, obviously he wasn't close to making the NBA. Lavar Ball would not have been able to play in the top leagues in Europe. But the thing is, I've seen somewhere that he averaged 16 points a game at D2 level. With them stats, there's definitely some leagues in the world where he could have played professionally. While he may not have made much of a living and may not have earned much money, there are definitely leagues where, as a guy who averaged 16 points per game at Division II level, that he could have played professionally. And you might be thinking I'm crazy, but as an Irish person, I know that a lot of our Americans that come over, our professional Americans, are Division 3 standouts, are good D2 players, or the ones that play D1 didn't play major minutes Division 1. So, could he have played pro? Maybe. Like, he would have been earning pennies, but he probably could have made some sort of a career out of basketball. And as I always say, if you could play pro, no matter what level, you're good at basketball. And Lavar Ball was very, very good at basketball. While he wouldn't be considered an elite player at the pro level, he was still probably better than 95% of the world at basketball. In most parks in the country, he could have gone and dominated in his prime. He could have gone down to any local gym and scrimmaged and probably dominated. So while you may not consider Lavar Ball an elite player in comparison to a lot of professional players, in comparison to NBA players, in comparison to your average everyday basketball player who played in high school a little bit and never really made anything out of it, Lavar Ball's really good. Like, Lavar Ball easily in his prime was in the top 5%, at worst, top 5% in the world at basketball. And by my estimation, if you're better than 95% of the world at any one thing, you're pretty good. So how good was LaVar Ball actually? Pretty good. Not as good as the professor. Nowhere near as good as the professor, who I did the last one of these on. And there's probably very few pro leagues in the world he probably could have played in, but at the same time, he never went pro in basketball, he went pro in football. But he was a pretty good basketball player, and without doubt was an elite athlete. So anyway, that's the video. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.